Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mrs. Cherie Blair, founder of the Cherie Blair Foundation for Women.
We've had at lunchtime. It's truly been an inspirational day. We are here to spouses of their country. I was the wife of the British Prime Minister. Actually, I still am Tony Blair's wife. But in my 10 years, when my husband was in Downing Street, I learnt myself what a significant platform being married to the Prime Minister was to address not just pressing needs in our own country, but those around the world. And during that time, I met with many First Ladies from Africa, and indeed have continued to do so since. And I am always inspired and impressed by the work that they do, either supporting and sometimes initiating great work in their country. I want to commend, of course, my dear friend Laura Bush and the Bush Centre for all they're doing to foster a network of First Ladies working to advance education. First Ladies cannot do it on their own. We need to foster and to grow valuable public-private partnerships. And this, of course, is what this conference is about, and it's about what the work of the Bush Centre is doing. Bringing together partners, both in business and in the voluntary sector, to work together so that we can achieve so much more. The Foundation is committed to partnering with different organisations across different sectors. And I'm really delighted that a number of our partners are here today. I want to, of course, acknowledge our friends from ExxonMobil, where we're working with them in Tanzania to build up the capacity of women entrepreneurs in Tanzania, and to those from GE who have sponsored our work for the last 2 years of working with the first women's business network in Sierra Leone, helping them expand their skills and their capacity and build the network to bring the power of women entrepreneurs together. Africa is a priority region for my foundation, and we continue with exciting new projects. We're working with Accenture in Rwanda with a new initiative combining business training, use of the mobile phone, financial literacy, and mentoring. Or with Visa in Nigeria, where we're training and helping Visa set up men and women across the world who want to help them expand and grow their businesses. But in all this, we have to focus. We have to prioritise. We all have limited resources. And if we don't focus on key issues, then people can be confused about what we really stand for. And I have to say, it's easier said than done. I found it particularly challenging when I was at number 10 Downing Street, because people were always asking me to support their good causes, and we always want to help, particularly when we have such a great platform. But of course, as we say to our children all the time, if you try to do everything, you may end up focusing in nothing in particular. And so we need to wait, we need to look for inspiration. And actually, it was in Tanzania, in Mama Kiweti's country, where I got that inspiration. Because the IFC of the World Bank asked me to go on a visit there to launch a line of credit that they were giving to banks to give to businesswomen in that country, and their own status, but actually would be the drivers of development within their own economies, making most not just of their talents, but of the talents of the other men and women who they employed, who they contracted with, who they helped to make their country grow. And that's why women's economic empowerment is so important. It's important for the bottom line of their business, it's important for the development of their countries, but it's more than just economic growth. because we know that empowered women, daughters, are not driven into early marriage and early childbirth, and sometimes, sadly, and unfortunately, death too. Today, we have a wonderful panel to talk about the work that many different organisations are doing across Africa to help women fulfil their potential as partners in the growth of their economies. I'm looking forward to hearing from them all, as I'm sure you are too, and so let me stand back and let